I've been meaning to make a video about a few of the things I've acquired over the past few months. A lot of stuff I haven't even opened yet, and so I thought now would be a good time to open things up and see what I've got to work on. First up is a cassette playing robot, or at least that's what I think it is. This is the Tiger 2XL, and it looks like it comes with a cassette. I'm not sure what to expect at all with this. I believe it's an educational robot from the early 1990s. I make the assumption that it probably doesn't work and the cassette mechanism will need repair, and hopefully I can get it working again. It looks like it could use some retro bright in the back, and it looks like the door will not close. So there's some work to do on this robot, but it might be interesting. And I was not expecting anything to light up when I press rewind or play. I guess the batteries are still in this. Here I'm just getting an idea of when these batteries expired, and it looks like March of 2016, so they're pretty old. Fortunately, there's no corrosion inside. I'm not real big on full-size cassette decks right now, but I saw this at the thrift store and I couldn't pass it up. It's a Sony TC-206SD, and this thing is heavy. Brushed aluminum and wood. Everything feels absolutely solid. And the price could not be beat at $7.99. And I think the white tags were 25% off that day, so it was even less than that. It's in physically pretty good condition, considering it's been at the thrift store. I know nothing about this cassette deck, but I did find the service manual, and so I'm hoping I can at least get it working again. I did plug it in to see what works and what doesn't, and I was glad to see that it lit up. The eject button does nothing, and I believe it's a motorized eject system. Play makes a noise, but there's no motion visible. And that VU meter on the right channel is acting up, it looks like. So we'll open it up and hopefully be able to fix it. Here's another local thrift shop find. It's the Soundesign model number 4611GRY. This is a very small personal cassette player with stereo. It's pretty interesting. There's no rewind, but there is fast forward and high speed fast forward, which I believe you engage when you're playing. Basic high-low tone. On the side you've got the tuning and volume. And on the back, looks like this takes just 3 C-sized batteries. I'm a sucker for small cassette players, especially small stereo cassette players. So I had to pick it up, and I think the price was $7.99 on this one.
down the stretch. And let's be honest, what was money?
Amazingly, we do have some motion when we press play. So this may not need much in the way of servicing, but I'll open it up and check it out anyway. Here's another one from Shop Goodwill, and I was really excited about this one, and I don't know why. I mean, it is pretty neat, but I think it's also pretty cheap. This is the Emerson MS3108 3 CD changer, but what I like about it is that it is a vertical CD player and the CDs are quite visible. Do not open and close by hand. So the hope here is that I just need to clean it and it will work. It is pretty dirty. I was also hoping to be able to mount this on the wall somewhere and probably not use the speakers that it comes with. You can see it does need a good cleaning. It does have aux in and line out. The test is, will the CD door open when I plug it in? So as instructed, I press standby and then function to CD and then press the open button and no. But don't worry, press it again and it does work. So I'll spend some time cleaning this and hopefully it'll just work. And we've got one more from Shop Goodwill, and this is a record player. This is the Panasonic RD-7673. And it was, I think, only $12 on Shop Goodwill. Of course, I had to pay for shipping. Fortunately, it was packaged very well for shipping, and overall it looks to be in pretty good physical condition. Now, the speed selector is missing its label, so I'm hoping I'll be able to 3D print something to go there. Here's the switch on the other side, which looks okay. The selector for record size. And overall, this looks pretty nice. On the back, we can see it's the RD-7673 automatic turntable. And it's got a outlet on the back. And again, the reason that I really wanted this was to pair with my Panasonic RE7670 receiver. And it fits nicely on top.